Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet. Lakers driven by your Southern California Honda dealers. Chris McGee, James Worthy, Meta World Peace. Allie is here. Brez and Trudell are downtown handling the post-game duties. The Lakers lose Anthony Davis, but they get the win in dramatic fashion with the Super Bowl champs in the house. The Lakers rally 24-9 run in the final 5 minutes and 33 seconds to snap their 3-game losing streak and snap the Jazz 6-game winning streak.
Yeah, a lot of snapping going on tonight, Geeter. And the other thing I can look at is, like, I look at the Golden State game and how they were trending in that game, how they were playing very well, got down to the last few seconds where they missed a few bunny layups right there. Transferring to the Utah game, they bring that same energy, out of the gates really fast. Utah is going to make their run back. But the scrappy play, the continuation to believe in themselves, even after AD went down, is what you want to see. You don't know what the outcome is going to be, but you want to see that fight. And they had tonight. Didn't shoot the ball well from the free throw once again. Did not shoot the ball from three well at all. But they did score a lot of points in the paint, and they got the job done down the stretch when they needed to with some key stops. And, of course, LeBron hitting some big buckets. I really think also the Rams and Aaron Donald being there had something to do with a little bit of incident. When you have champs walking in the building, it kind of gives you a little lift. And it's good to see that the Rams was so supportive. And I think that, gave them a little lift over the top.
Yeah, it was really good to see. This game was one of those games where you should have these, more than 80% of the time you're playing. You should have these type of games where it feels like a real NBA game.
Yep.
And it feels like a game where if you're down, you can win. And tonight was probably the best game I've seen this year. Being down 5, it shouldn't feel like it's life or death. And it felt like the Lakers was coming back. They had the game under control and they pulled it out.
Where they are in the standings, losing AD to the injury, too many games this year where they come back and fall short. Fans, I'm happy for them to get this one. Happy for the Lakers to go into the All-Star break with a win. I'm also happy for this young man, one of the heroes. Let's go back downtown. Austin Reeves is with Mike Trudell.
All right, Austin, the huge three-pointer. Can you take me through the possession, how you find yourself in that spot and what you were thinking when you got it up?
Yeah, Russ attacked, and then Brian made a good cut, and then they all swarmed to him, and he made a good pass and made a big shot.
I knew you were going to be simple in your description there, as Melo says what's up. So, of course, you also had the dagger three in Dallas. But what was it like to do this in front of the home crowd? AD goes down earlier in the game. Things haven't gone your way as a team this season. How did that feel?
Yeah, first of all, we hope AD's all right. As basketball injuries happen, but we just wish the best for him. And then, it's good. The crowd was amazing tonight, especially in the fourth quarter. So, the biggest thing is for us to just to get a big win.
What did you see from LeBron as he had that scoring stretch and sort of seized the momentum in the building and got you guys going in the fourth?
Yeah, he's just Brian being Brian. That's basically all you can say. He's one of the greatest players ever, so he just did his thing.
Awesome. I know you're an all-around athlete. You had to see Aaron Donald over there flexing after every play. Just won the Super Bowl. What did you think of him and kind of what that added to the whole element here?
It's awesome. They come out and support. Congrats to them for winning the Super Bowl, and hopefully we see him back.
All right, I'll let you get to the locker room, man. Have a great All-Star break, all right?
Let's go. Appreciate you.
Great moment right there. Fun interview for Mike. Gotta love Austin Reeves. You guys talked about him in the pregame show. Listen, I said this the other day. He has come so far, and he's earned everything that he's getting. He's now part of closing lineups in Meta. He's 0 for 3 from 3. Open looks going into that final shot. But still, there he is. LeBron kicks it out to him, and he hits the big one and just kind of, symbolizes what kind of win this was for the Lakers. 35-22 in that fourth quarter.
That was really impressive, and it's a good rhythm shot. It's the best shot available for the team, and this is something I want to see the Lakers do more. Just take the best shot that's available for the team, a rhythm shot. You might make it, you might miss it, but it's the best for the team, and you get to put everybody in positions to offensive rebound also when you take those good shots like he took, but that one happened to go in.
Thank God he was there. Because LeBron got himself a little jam there.
And Russ was fouled, but right before that, they didn't call
it. Exactly, yeah. Gobert foul on Russ, but then, Reeves, patient, You know, he could have rushed in and tried to get an offensive rebound, but he stayed patient. LeBron needed an outlet, and he's a big shot maker. Big shot maker.
LeBron James, 23rd straight game with 25-plus points. In the fourth, he had 15. It's his 24th 30-point game, and there is no question he was inspired by Aaron Donald, Robert Woods in the Super Bowl champs being in attendance. But I was just telling Allie during that interview, he had that look in the fourth.
Yeah.
And you don't get to see it every night, but you know it when you see it, and there's just no stopping him.
It's almost like he just couldn't take it anymore. You know, he's seen it all season long. Injuries,
frustration,
protocol, frustration. AD went down, and he just said, I'm just tired of this, and let me go to work. And I also think when other elite athletes come from other sports, like Mayweather was sitting there, it does give you a little incentive. And I think LeBron, you know, he seized on that moment. He knew they really needed him. I thought he and Westbrook down to LeBron. Westbrook doing a good job getting to the rim himself. Good leadership there in the fourth.
Yeah, definitely good leadership. And I saw, you know, a lot, even from Dwight Howard coming in for those minutes. He didn't play much in second half, but he gave a lot. I think he turned the game around because they were down about, 14 points. He come in the game. He got the game under control a little bit.
Meta, he's going to be needed. We don't know for how long.
Right.
We don't know the extent of AD's injury. X-rays were negative, but the MRI will be tomorrow. But Frank Vogel had to look down that bench and use 11 guys. And that's just kind of the like I said, it symbolizes the way this team, I mean, this is real adversity. Just the gut punches that they've been taking, the losses, and then playing well against Golden State and coming up short. And now you're 5 games under 500 and the All-Star break is looming and everyone's talking about you have the second toughest schedule in the NBA. So for them to kind of find a way through tough times to win this game says a lot about this team.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It was a tough game against one of the better teams in the league, and they pulled it out. It was good.
Yeah, when you play really good basketball, the way you want to play and the way you're supposed to play, you hate to lose. But if you do lose, you can walk away and say, hey, we left it all out there on the court, which they did against Golden State, which they were able to bring that same energy to Utah. Even with AD going down, they felt good about the Golden State game. They felt good about how they were able to start this game and sustain it and then pull it out at the end. 2 good games. 1 loss, 1 win, but 2 good-feeling games against 2 good teams. So get a little break. Hope they don't lose that momentum, or hope they don't lose that sense of urgency that they're going to need when they come back. I think the break's going to do good be well for them. Get a little rest, re-energize, refocus, come back and go to work.
And then there is the reality of where they are, and we've talked a lot about this as well. 4 games under 500 heading into the break, but like you said, James, got to play good basketball. That's the important thing. You can't look at the standings. You probably know where you are. LeBron has talked about the reality, but AD no longer going to be a part of that, at least for a little time, right? I mean, that's what it looked like with that ankle. They're 10-11 without him. Meta, he had 17 points, he had 7 of 9. He looked good. He was attacking Gobert. He likes that matchup. He had 15 in the first quarter. Gobert didn't score until late in that half with AD already out. So it was kind of a feel-good game for AD, and then he goes down. Tough to rally around that, but they did it.
Yeah, they did. I'm sure they would have. I'm sure they felt a little bit like, oh, not this again. Yeah. We're trying to win a title. The pressure's on everybody. It's not just on, Westbrook or LeBron. Even the rookies, they want to win too. And to see this happen, they're probably like, we're not playing well. Fans is down on us. Media's down on us. And what can I do? But instead of making an excuse, they pulled out the win.
Yeah, and if you follow social media, the second that happens, it's, all right, it's over. It's just not our year.
Right.
But you have to take a breath, regroup, and just move on.
We've been through it so much. The last couple of years. I mean, LeBron was out, AD was out. We've had so many injuries that I think at this point, you just have to play. I do think Dwight Howard can fill that spot. I mean, he's a great player. He's a good defensive player. He mucks things up. He's not going to give you the AD